Greetings, Divine Radiance. How are you? Welcome to your weekly Twin Flame or Love Pick a Card reading with me, Nahkila of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I'm a divine interpreter, psychic life coach, and mentor, assisting you with activating the divinity and wisdom within your soul so that you are empowered to create and live an abundant life. I know that the Twin Flame journey or the love journey in and of itself can be one that can be so many different things, right? And really, what we're being called to do is to love ourselves more, right? We're being called to be all that we're seeking in a mate. We're being called to just exist in this frequency of freedom and peace, whether we are attached to someone or not, right? Because by being all that you'd like to receive from someone else, you become the perfect vibrational match to attract that, right? And by being in that state of flow and surrender, you allow your divine counterpart that time and space to heal and grow and gravitate in the energy that their soul is being guided to gravitate in and towards. And if it is meant for that to be with you, they will naturally be I can't speak today, y'all, but they will naturally be guided to gravitate towards you. So these videos are designed to help you relax and rest in that separation period, right? As you focus on you and you allow the flow of love to find you. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Your choices are piles A, B, and C. And so go ahead and pause the video and allow Spirit to guide you into knowing which pile is for you, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. After you receive your pile, just unpause and the messages will be there waiting, okay? And I'm hearing that song, I'll be right there waiting for you. So pile A, listen to that song. Whatever it takes, how much my heart breaks, I will be right there waiting for you. Remember that song from the 80s? Anyways, go look it up. Is it Phil Collins? I don't know who sings it, but if you know what that song is and who it's by, leave it in the comments, please. Okay, so you have the Feeling Alone card, pile A. You also have Throat Chakra, and you have Success and Growth. Okay, so what I am being told to tell you is you may be in a period where you are feeling alone, right? You may be in this period where when you listen to that song that I was just, struggling a bit to sing to you, that you've made a decision that you are going to wait for your divine counterpart to make their way to you. But what I'm being told to tell you is while you're waiting, it's important for you to still speak your truth and speak up for the things that you require, right? Because for some of you, you may be in separation in the sense that you're not in union. However, you may still be interacting with one another. You may be friends. You may be friends with benefits. You may be homie lover friends. But there's some sort of connection between the two of you. So your separation isn't one where it's just totally no contact, right? And so as you're navigating through your willingness to be in surrender, your choice and your healing to be in surrender, it's about you also making sure that you're speaking your truth by identifying what this period looks like for you, right? It's not all about the other person. So what you're being called to do is find that balance between giving them the time and space to grow and heal, right? And to come into the realization that you, in fact, are the one for them and they are, in fact, the one for you. Now, for many of you, they know that, but it's just fear that's holding them back, right? So whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying to live your life, enjoy your life. And this isn't saying live your life, go be with someone else while you're waiting on them, right? That's not what Spirit is saying. If you have received the guidance that this is the one, and if you feel like you are choosing to wait, right? Because I know for me, when I speak in terms of my twin flame, the conclusion that I came to was for me to be with someone else feels like settling, right? So I made the choice to wait. Because I'd rather wait. I'd rather learn me more, learn me better, learn me deeper, grow me more, heal me more, right? I'd rather do that than settle. Because it's easy to find a bedmate, right? It's easy to find a phone companion or someone to go on adventures with, right? That's really easy. You can find that anywhere. But a true divine connection is not always so easy. So, Paul A., if you're in this state where you two are in a separation of sorts, or the union has not fully formed, there's a reason for that. And what Spirit is saying is, number one, identify what you require, but also allow yourself to be in that energy of receiving what you're meant to receive while you're in this period of waiting, right? And just don't settle. And if you get to a point where waiting feels like settling, then that's your cue to no longer wait. But the big message here is to follow your heart. Let your heart be your guide. Let your intuition be your guide. Let spirit be your guide. And success and growth is inevitable. You and your twin flame, or you and your divine counterpart, are definitely coming together. And the message that they are sending you is that they love you, they see you, they're proud of you, and they're preparing for you. For some of you, your divine counterpart may not feel worthy of you. They may not feel like they're on your level, but they see your worth and value, and they know what you deserve. So they're choosing to not half-ass it or half-step and give you anything less than what you deserve, right? So they're separated as an act of love. And as I'm saying that, that ain't no half-stepping, that song is playing. So look that up. 80s tunes coming at you. Look it up. That song is coming through. That's what they feel. They're not half-stepping. They're either coming correct or they're just not going to come at all, right? So be comfortable in this waiting period. Just focus on you. Enjoy life. Build you. By doing that, by loving you more, is going to make you even more attractive, even more irresistible, and it'll bring this union together. But you two are definitely divine counterparts. If you were wondering if this is your twin flame, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And success and growth is inevitable. When you two come together, this is what you'll experience, right? They have yet to get to a point where they're open to allowing themselves to receive what they classify as help. But what they don't understand is the two of you help each other. When that union comes together, it's like sparks and magic, right? And there's so much that happens in your lives, personally, the two of you, and in the collective. And they are still not there yet because spiritually they're still maturing. So they're not even on your page spiritually, on your frequency spiritually, but they see you, and little by little seeds are being planted, and they are growing, and they are elevating. They're elevating. They're watching you. So keep shining, keep doing you, and just relax and trust. What's meant to be will always be. Believe that. But anyways, that is your message. That is your message. I'm also being told to tell you to connect deeper to your crown chakra, your throat chakra, your root chakra. Get grounded. You see I'm wearing red. This is for you, Pal A. Pal A and the Monday money message yesterday got get grounded too. So if you didn't check that video out, make sure you do. And if you haven't subscribed, what you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on all the delicious yumminess that gets posted. And be sure to share the messages. If it resonates, share the video, okay? I thank you, and I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, greetings. If you chose Pal B, let's see what message you got. So you have sadness and isolation. This came out in reverse, reach out. And you also have simply love. So there's some significance here also. So these two cards both are the number 3, which equals 6, and then here's 6, right? 6 and 6 is 12, which breaks down to 3. So let's break this down, okay? Shall we? So isolation and sadness. What's happening right now is your divine counterpart is in a bit of a space where they're isolating, and this may be creating sadness within you. But what Spirit is saying for you to do is to allow yourself to elevate and rise, and to really focus on your healing, right? To allow the things that are coming up for you as they are in this place of isolating and disconnecting from you, for you to identify the things that is triggering within you, so that you're creating a roadmap or being shown a roadmap of what you're being called to heal. Now, the reach out card came in reverse because this is not a time for you to reach out to them. This is a time for you to focus on you while they focus on them. This is a time where your trust is being tested. If you have already received from Spirit that this is your divine counterpart, then the question is, what are you stressed about? Now, I say this, right? And I totally get it. I was at a point where I was stressed about it, right? Until I got in the surrender phase, stress was my everyday thing around love, right? But here's the thing, Spirit is saying, if you truly trust, then why are you stressed? This is not a time of stress and worry. This is a time to trust and heal, right? And what you're being called to do is just simply love them. Send those love frequencies, send those love vibrations. You can send messages of love telepathically. You know, one of the things you can do, clap your hands, rub them together until your hands get nice and warm. Feel the frequency, feel the energy, and then feel it in your hand like a ball, right? Just feel it in your hand like a ball. Send that message, whatever that message is of love that you like to send to them, just go ahead and place it in that energy. And then see that energy grow wings, and then just set it free, right? And set the intention that it's traveling to your divine counterpart, and they'll receive it. Now, they may not hear the words, they may, but they may not, but they'll definitely feel it. It'll give them a boost as they're healing, right? But even if you choose to do that, what Spirit is saying is, your main focus right now is to be on you. Your main focus is to be on you elevating and preparing yourself for what's coming. Because remember, they're mirroring you. So as you're feeling this sadness from this isolation, they too are in a place of working through some things. Maybe they're stressed, maybe they're overworked, maybe they're sad, you know, maybe they're worried, whatever the case may be. And so it's about you being that mirror of duality, which is leading the way to create a shift in this union, right? In this union. So it really is about you focusing on you and just refraining from reaching out. I know it can be tough, but don't do it. Don't do it. Allow them to have that space, because sometimes you can be overly expressive, which makes them clam up and nervous. You can be overly clingy, which makes them run, right? It's time for you to stop chasing. And it's time for you to reflect, right? Not on them, not on the connection, but on you, And also, the simply love is speaking to you, loving you more. So, you know, you and Paul A had some similarities with throat chakra, root chakra, heart chakra. So these are the areas that you're being called to heal. And speaking your truth doesn't mean to them. Speaking your truth means, what are you truly seeking from this connection? And why are you so attached to the outcome? Right? Ask yourself that question, because in that answer, you're going to uncover opportunities of healing. And when you heal those things that come up, those things that this love relationship is teaching you, you will be closer to coming into union. It's a process. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle, but remember, focus on you. Main focus is you, okay? So that is your message. It's short, sweet, simple, and to the point, okay, Paul B? Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. If this resonated, leave a comment, let me know how. Be sure to share the message, and I thank you. I leave you a peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so if you chose Paul C, let's go ahead and get into your message. Ooh, okay, Paul C. So all your cards are in reverse. Let's see what this means. You have open up, you have blossom, and you have control. Okay, so what I'm receiving is, with this message with you and your divine counterpart, there is a feeling of restriction. There is a feeling of them being worried and afraid that you are attempting to control them or change them. There is a feeling that right now they are not willing to open up to you, and they have put a pause on this connection, and it's not blossoming. It's just still, right? It's just still. And so the reason why you're here is because there are things that you are being to focus on, you are being led to focus on within yourself, right? It doesn't mean that this connection is over. It just means that you are truly in a separation period. And this time of separation will allow you, if you allow it, to open up to your divine gifts, your divine self, right? To open up more to what you truly deserve, and also understanding more of what you desire, right? You may find by this opening up to self that your person is not at all who you like them to be right now, right? You may have memories of a time where the connection was so powerful and you're still stuck in that, But the thing is, they have changed and they are changing, right? So they have changed. They are no longer that person, but they are currently changing. And if you can allow the change to occur by changing self, right? Changing self and just letting them focus on them and you focus on you, what will happen is it will come full circle. And the two of you will align, right? You will align with who you both are today in this energy and be a perfect pair. Now, what I'm receiving is that when you do come together, the power amongst the two of you is amazing. But before you're able to come together and create this power, the both of you must separately create this for self, right? Because you cannot contribute what you don't have. So it's like going out to eat and agreeing to split the bill, but you have no money. It's impossible for you to contribute what you don't have. So in order for the two of you to blossom this relationship and bring forth this divine union where there's powerful energy amongst the two of you, circulating amongst the two of you, you both must first build that within yourself, right? Also, as I'm talking, what I'm receiving is there's a bit of confusion. Like your person may be in a space of questioning whether or not you are the one, whether or not they are the one. You know, I'm feeling a lot of insecurities coming up. Look at this card, you know, a lot of insecurities coming up. So if you look at the person in the front, it's like they're doubtful. But when you look at their higher self, the energy behind them, their soul knows, right? So as they're in this place, don't panic. Look at the energy of this woman. Just look at that. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't fear. Don't stress. Don't worry, right? Because you'll be creating all kind of stuff that you'd rather not create or have happening in your life between you and them. Just flow with it and focus on connecting to your divine self, right? They're just having a moment right now. So allow them that moment. And what their soul would like you to know is that they will return. I'm hearing, I will return. I will return. Relax. I'm coming back. I'm not going to be gone long. The more you pull, the more I pull. The more you push, the more I run. So just allow me that space to do what my soul is requiring for me to do so I can prepare for you. So that's the message from their soul to yours. So just take heed, respect it, right? Just respect it and focus on you. It sounds simple. I know. It doesn't always feel simple. I know. But if you make a conscious decision and a choice to do it, eventually it'll flow. It'll become easier and easier each day, right? Each day. So just tell yourself every day, I am worthy and deserving of love. I am flowing with the frequencies that serve my highest good. I attract, I attract, I attract all that I desire and deserve. And so it is. Okay. So that is your message, policy. Let me know how it resonated. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for allowing me to serve you, and be sure to share and leave me a comment. Let me know if you liked it. If you liked it, then put a thumbs up on it. If you liked it, then put a heart on it. If you like it, then share it. Y'all get where I'm going with this, right? All right. Anyways, I thank you. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon.